the backdrop in Boulder, Colorado, and if you're looking for the Buffaloes, they ain't hard to find. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. As we'll see a squad from the Pac-12, the Kentucky Wildcats, taking on the 10th-ranked team in the land, the Colorado Buffaloes. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the Buffaloes will get us started with the opening kickoff. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return. So Kentucky's offense will have the first possession of the game. And here comes this quarterback. This entire offense is built around him. He is the engine of the entire team.
I mean, he's the leader. He's the alpha. Everybody looks towards him. He's been doing it all year long. Everybody believes in this young man. Big opportunity, big stage.
They challenge this crowd to bring the energy, and I'd say they're doing that. They'll start this drive with a pass. It's complete to the right. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain. Receivers work tirelessly, tapping that toe along the sideline, and it just looks so natural for him.
Yeah, it can't just be pat and go all the time, right? Reese just jogging down the field, ball hits you right in stride. You got to be able to make awkward body catches and do it getting your feet in bounds. That was sweet.
Gonna run it. It's foul. They bring him down, and he's gonna lose a yard on that one. This crowd, full throat, spreading the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Fires to the wideout. Complete downfield. And he gets it done on third down. They move the chains and they'll mark it at the 44. And the Wildcats will snap it on first and 10. He wants to throw. He finds his man. They make the stop, but the sweet throwing catch is plenty to give him a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll try it on the ground, running the counter. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
So as a defensive guy, they line up in a formation. You know they're heavy on one side, and then all of a sudden, boom, two guys pull, and they go the other direction. So you can't really load up and play that. That counter keeps you off balance as a defense and makes you really be honest.
Unloads to the wideout. It's complete.
Well, we knew coming into this one, the passing attack, we were going to attack all areas of the field. And right out of the gate, first drive, they go deep down the middle of the field, and they come up with a big one.
Caught over the middle. It's Street. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. This crowd knows this defense needs them right now. A first down run on the doorstep. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Now 2nd and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise. Tries again to get it in. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Kentucky.
Always be having something
this
to
offensive
do with
coordinator
that.
scripts his opening 10, 15 plays, and he didn't even need that. They went 9 plays and scored a touchdown. Everything working perfectly. They looked like a well-oiled machine early in this game offensively.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He'll start the return inside his spot. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Got a little room. Wide open, and it's a foot race. He will score. Touchdown, Colorado. Electrifies the stadium, quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. And the returner goes down. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. Jesse, a very productive drive last time, wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, David. Let's see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different.
Really, bro.
Like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
And the incompletion brings up a second down. Got his man quickly. They'll give him 4 on that one. It's 3rd and 6.
During the week, you got to talk to your quarterback. What do you like? What's your favorite, safest routes, easiest reads? Love coming out with those early with the short passing game.
Quick completion on the out route. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And off from the shotgun. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. The Wildcats are rolling down the field. Right back to the well. Fighting off the defender.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D-linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds after picking up a couple. Kentucky will be forced to punt. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. So Colorado's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. This is just a great matchup to watch on the outside, and who can win downfield in the passing game.
Man, this reminds me of 1997, Charles Woodson versus David Boston. 2 physical athletes that are going to be going toe-to-toe all game long.
Yeah, 2 alphas, 2 guys that play the positions where you have to have such confidence, cornerback, wide receiver. Let's see this throw down.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. They'll give it to the back. Picks his way and gets 4 out to the 27.
And, you know, when you talk about great third down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on 1st and 2nd down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up 3rd and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that 2nd down by this defense.
They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. The Buffaloes in the hurry-up.
Well, this offense is sending a little bit of a message here. Of course, we know how much they've struggled on 3rd down all season long. They're just never able to seem to get into a rhythm. But after that last running play moving the sticks, you just wonder what that does for their confidence.
And the Buffaloes have it with a 1st and 10. The give to the back. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9.
Man, that D-tackle is a freak athlete. Did you see him come out of his stance and beat the offensive lineman, getting to the running back? Cat-like quickness.
Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. On On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. That pass not close as he got it. Trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And the Buffaloes will try to pin them back with the punt. First one of the day is booted away. They ran him out there 4 times in the victory last week. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack that.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Quick strike complete. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. 2nd down here as they go back to work after the break. The give out of the gun. Dragged down at the 43, but they've got it in enemy territory. They picked up 10 and give them a 1st down.
Well, if at first you don't succeed, try again, right? It's been really hard for this offense in this game to run the football, but they finally break off a big run there. That could be the play they need to really generate momentum and get this run game going.
Gets it out quickly. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Line getting set on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Makes his connection. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The back goes in motion. To the air on 1st down. He's got it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Kentucky.
Quarterback's ability to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
From inside the 15, chance for a good return. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. They'll get this drive started from the 29. Jones wants to throw it. He lobs one high down the left side. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on 1st down. This offense has a 2nd down play. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. This time on target.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You can tell they were, and that's why they got the 1st down.
The Buffaloes will have a 1st down. They get to the line quickly.
Yeah, a nice job dialing up that short yardage situation play call there, David. They needed 1 yard. Picked up 2.
Yeah, great job up front. Great job by the back knowing where they need to go. Nice having a hole you can get through and not have to just do it all on your own.
And And the Buffaloes look to keep this drive humming. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
After trying the running game, let's see if they do it again on second down. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game.
So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Second down coming up. To the ground with the back. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
And I tell you what, we can focus on the left side of the line of scrimmage. Play starts, but you don't get big gains when you run out wide unless wide receivers, yes, wide receivers commit to blocking, staying on their guys. Really good job on the outside by giving the running back space to make the big play.
Going to work on second down in the red zone and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They'll run him behind the big guys on the left. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
As a quarterback, you've got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone. What helps you is running the football, but that's tough today because you're going up against one of the top 25 defenses stopping the run.
The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. He saw just enough daylight to move the sticks and get it done with his legs.
Man, it's frustrating for a defense. You had him in the third down. You had him in a predictable situation. You try to go capitalize on it. What does he do? Pulls that rabbit out of the hat, scrambles around, now puts him right inside the 5-yard line in scoring position. You got to bow your necks. You got to get ready for it.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffaloes!
And I love that this offense stuck to it.
Fairly throwing it down the other way.
Didn't panic. They got down, but they answered the bell right before the half, and they got this thing right where they wanted now. They can tie this football game and hopefully go into the half with a lot of momentum.
He'll bring it back looking for help. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this side.
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. We'll see if they can get a little better protection after the sack at 2nd and 12. He's looking to throw. Quarterback adapted. He'll pull it down. Nice job of avoiding the sack and picking up a few on the run. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Short gain on the play before he slides. Referee signals timeout as the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Kentucky sends out the punting unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Running it back, it's Harris. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take it.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
Wide receiver now comes in motion. Jones to throw. This time he's got his man. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains and they're set up at the 41. It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. He's looking to throw it. On target. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. On second down, looking to throw. Got his man downfield. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you can get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. This will likely be the last play of the half. Turning to the running game on first and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bucks!
That is exactly what you want in your offense, man. Late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground. Take the lead going into the half. Take all the momentum. Nice execution of the drive by that offense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. And he's going to try to return this one. Coverage team there to make the stop. They avoid disaster, and that's the end of the first half. First half, in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, as Yeoman's work so far today in Boulder, and welcome into the halftime update. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on third down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those two stats can help you break the rule of even the best defenses and help you come out on top.
Kentucky teeing it up and ready to go here in the second half. On the move from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll keep it on the ground to start the second half. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off. Really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive points.
He'll push his way out to the 30, a pick up of 3. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. Jones wants to throw it. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. You want to talk about aggressive or nuts? This offense is staying on the field inside their own 30. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Quarterback checking the play. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He's got him and they convert. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. Fires to the big fella. And that's a very productive 1st down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
They'll line up for a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? Early movement on the offense, and they'll push it back 5 yards. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Quarterback couldn't quite make the connection on the last play. That brings up 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. How about getting the foot down on that throw for the big completion? We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And of course he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the 1st down.
And this offense, I think, will do a good job in this game divvying up the football and distributing it to different guys in the passing game. It won't just be receivers. It's not going to be tight ends. This running back, he's a weapon, too, after he catches it. You saw it right there.
And he's able to shed 1 tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. They'll run it on the counter. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And I think a lot of times when offenses run these counters, you're going to fake one way, right? Pull guys the other direction. If you can get some penetration really quickly, get behind those pullers, you got a chance to get in the backfield, just like right there and create a TFL.
Well, on 3rd and short in field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball.
It's a fake, and the kicker's going to throw it. And it works. Knocked down for the tackle. And the Buffaloes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback will audible. Motion from the offense. Trying to find his man on 1st down. He's got it. And he's forced out of bounds just short of the goal line. They'll stop him at the 1. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Touchdown, Colorado! And they made it to the house when they found that 6 points waiting on them. The AT unit on the field. And the extra point is good for a 28-14 lead. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Farmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the ball.
And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Snap from the gun on third down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Final minute now of the third quarter. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the first down. The Wildcats are on the move. Give to the running back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
I love this linebacker because he's able to dissect what's happening in front of him, and he reacts downhill, uses his speed to get to the line of scrimmage and create the negative play.
And he has a solid game before the defense bottles him up.
I know the passing game sells, the passing game is exciting, but it's not exciting to get 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground, but it will be very successful.
Using the quick game, putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Power football with the run. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the third. Guys, Colorado has the lead here. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. Handoff from the gun. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down. Kentucky trying to get a little scratch in the red zone. Pulls it and fires to the left. And he runs through.
Come on, bro. That's your man, bro. That's your man.
I love
Where the
offenses
fuck are you going?
that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock, that is at a premium for this offense.
Kentucky will come to the line with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. 2nd and goal coming up. He's looking to throw. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Touchdown, Wild!
Love you too, bro. Be safe, Mo.
And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the
Hey,
house.
be careful. It's raining out there.
Well, if the momentum hadn't shifted before, it certainly has now.
It has, and now you got some game pressure, right? That's beautiful. Now the defense comes out, get you a stop, get aggressive, but the offense a little bit of pressure now because they know if the ball goes back to the other side, they could lose this ball game.
Here's the return from inside his 10. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt, find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute. Build this lead a little bit bigger. Put this thing away in the fourth quarter.
They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Wide out in motion. Quick pass on the fly motion. Now they're starting to feel like they've got a first down at the 44. The Buffaloes come to the line with a new set of downs. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Fast motion from the offense. The give as they work on that clock. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Looking for room, it's Harris. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down.
These situations are preached so much in college football. Finishing the game strong, understanding circumstances. They are running the football right at you, trying to keep that clock moving, get a few first downs, and get it done.
Not much work.
Not even supposed to be clean, bro.
Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. You got to believe they just want to run it, take care of the football, and keep that clock moving on 2nd and 9. After run, now throw. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge game in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Jones to throw. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And good coverage there and knock it away and deny the score. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Two very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Army overcame a tough opponent, but not only that, a raucous crowd. The Black Knights tuned out all the noise and showed this team can win on its field, your field, or a neutral field. Well done. A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams, but boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Pressure's there and he lets it go. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Let's see if they go back to the air on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Quickly complete. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. He's going to pass. Throws to the wideout. Just masterful work. Line and getting the toe down for the catch. And after the incompletion on first down, this offense looking at second down. They keep attacking through the air. It's caught downfield. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. Looking to go up top on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Street. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Going up top on first down. Going deep. And a big play on the outside. What a job to keep those feet in bounds and get the completion. That big play really has them in business. It's 1st and 10 from the 11. Looking to move it through the air. And he's got it for a touchdown, so hold on a second. They're not dead yet. They're suddenly feeling much better.
And listen, still a ways to go, but great job by this offense in getting you back in the ball game. Now, we got a one-possession game. We got our score. We did what we're supposed to do. Now, how do we get this stopped? Now, the defense has to come up big and get me the rock back.
Time is of the essence. Just under a minute to go as they line up for the onside kick. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Now we've got a little game pressure, and we'll see how the offense responds in a three-point game, Jesse.
I can't wait to see this quarterback and how he's going to be able to handle that pressure, David. How will he respond in this situation?
And just know, in this moment,
he's loose. He stepped out of bounds after a huge play, but hang on just a second. Defense might get bailed out here by a flag. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. And the Buffaloes will try to run out the clock in the final minute. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Let's see what they've got on second down. They'll try the run. On the move at the 30. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
Well, there's the offense trying to take advantage of this running back speed. I like the call. Hand off to the left, to the outside. Put him in space and let him go to work.
The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. From the red zone, looking for a man. He'll throw it. Got a man. It's Moncrief. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
I love when they sneak the big fella out of the backfield. They're usually blocking so much. Nice job with a little play action, slide and give him the run.
They'll leave it with him. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. And the Buffaloes want to pick up the tempo. Wide receiver shows motion. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Dances away to buy time. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
And with that incompletion, it now sets up a very interesting decision for the head coach, right? You've got a narrow lead. You kick the field goal now, you force the opponent to have to at least score a touchdown to retake the lead. But you can also seize a lot of momentum if you get it here on 4th and short. If you're able to score a touchdown, this is a completely different game.
On 4th down, they're taking to the air. To the end zone, and it's picked off. And the senior just snatched the ball out of the air and gave it back to his offense.
What a momentum-changing play. Just when they needed to get the takeaway, He steps up with a massive interception, now gives his team a chance to regain the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Got to get everybody lined up quickly, time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. They'll throw it on first down. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. That will be the final play as the clock strikes 0 here. Winning can become a habit. Now they've won back-to-back games and probably building a